Alright guys, so once again we are here because actually in the last part, when I stopped the recording to start up the next part to just begin where we left off, I think my game kind of crashed, so that's not cool. And after the update, apparently motion blur turned back on. And a lot of people were wondering what the update was from yesterday. It was about 52 megs, and literally all it was changing that log cabins now only take like 42 logs instead of 87. It's like 42 logs or 52 logs and like a couple of sticks, so that's kind of the only change. And yeah, was it a big change? No, not really. Is it a change that was necessary? Yes, but was it necessary now? No. The most necessary save right now is saving, obviously. The most necessary patch right now is saving. I probably just said save 100 times instead of saying patch. But I did have an informant on Twitter tell me that you can find the front of your plane. You know what I want to do? I want to find the front of my plane. That's my objective now. I have a new objective, and that is to find the front of my plane. And, my secondary objective is if I get abducted, I'm going to go into the deepest part of the tunnels, and I'm gonna poop myself. I've decided. So, yeah. So, we'll see how that works out. This is a really cool area back here. I was actually told that you can find a flare gun in one of these boats somewhere around the island as well. Doesn't seem like it's this boat, though. That doesn't really seem promising either. I mean, this isn't a bad place to build, to be honest. If there's a way that you can get up pretty easily. Which I don't think there is. I'm gonna say let's swim around the outside. We're gonna have to swim around the outside. This might take a little while. I apologize. I didn't know that there was gonna be no way for me to get back up. But a lot of people did freak out and think that the update was going to be saving, and it turns out that it isn't. So I'm just setting objectives for myself. I'm learning the map, I'm learning the game, learning how the tribe works, learning all this stuff. So, new things I learned from the last episode due to comments, Twitter, that kind of thing. The poles in the ground are checkpoints for tribesmen. All this stuff is obviously not 100% confirmed, but from what I've heard, the poles in the ground that are not, like, made by me, they're made by the tribesmen, are apparently checkpoints, and they follow those poles around, and if they see movement or something broken or something like that, is that a floating bird? Yeah. Then they kind of follow those checkpoints, and if they see something suspicious, they follow it. And the next thing would be that tree that I wanted to build by. Apparently those are, like, sacred to the cannibals. And if I were to build there, they kind of spawn there, so I don't want to build there. And that's what I've learned so far. If there is anything else, any other tips that you would give me, or give anybody watching this video, please go ahead and just comment down below those tips and or tricks, and we'll see if we can get an entire list compiled together to possibly make a video about it. And give some people some heavy tips and tricks on the game. That would be really useful. I like the noises, but the fact that there's no waves really doesn't justify the noises. Seems like I'm walking, but I'm not. Sounds like I'm walking. Is that a rock down there? That's the base of the mountain. You can see it underwater. It's like they planned on having the water out there, actually. See where that black is? But they just kind of moved it inward towards the side of the mountain. So the beach is right there. That's what we're trying to get to. We've actually swam a good distance. We're Michael Phelps in it right now. Getting some good frames now, though. I don't know if they did anything about that. I highly doubt it. I think they just changed the log cabin thing. Probably a few other things that were glitchy and buggy, but they really do need to concentrate on the saving, because I can't do a conventional series on this game until saving is a thing. Even if I were to sit down and play the game for 5 to 6 hours and just, you know, like, do everything I possibly can in the early access alpha, build my base, do walls, make plenty of effigies, explore the lower part of the caves. I don't think you can save your son quite yet. A lot of people were wondering, like, why don't you ever talk about the sun or anything? I don't think that it's even been implemented to the point where you could save your son yet. So there's really no point in talking about it or going for it. I would assume if you have to save your son, you probably have to save him from the cannibals in the caves, probably past the, what I call vagina monsters, or the octopus monsters as well. It's just a bunch of, like, tribesmen. I just died. Or I almost died. Jesus. And that's why I'm not going to go up rocks. I'm actually going to make it to the beach. Screw that. There's no way I want to deal with that again. I don't want to have to go into the lower cave if I don't absolutely have to. I'm kind of running swimming right here. It's, like, shallow enough. Inventory. Drink some sodas. Alright, I think I got to land. So that was a bad choice going down there, so if anybody else is thinking about building down there, don't do that. You're gonna get trapped down there. There's probably an easier way to get up, I just went the opposite way. It's pretty foggy for some odd reason. There's a dead cannibal right here. I'm gonna take his parts. Turtle. And is this the broken down boat? Somehow I always end up at this broken down boat, and I kind of want to be at this broken down boat. Primarily I can get the food off of it. This might seem really repetitive for you guys, and it's getting really repetitive. I have a head on my hand. It's getting pretty repetitive for me as well. I'm thinking that if the game decides to not patch with the new update in the up and coming, if it doesn't update today at the time you're seeing this, I'm gonna need suggestions and or kind of, I don't know if I should call it suggestions, but I think you should give me kind of challenges, maybe. Maybe if you guys really want me to sit down for several hours and just kind of beat every... Oh, that's really buggy, wow. It's like my hands were blue right there. I need meds. Actually, my arms are blue now. I don't know what the hell's going on now. Just my Bic lighter. I'm gonna make Molotovs. For sure, this time. In case I get in a sticky situation, I can just toss a Molotov. Let's go ahead and make that now. Oh, whoops. And also I learned that drinking booze makes you sleep longer. Which I guess is good to know. To some nth degree. It's good to know. And I was told that you can find the front of the plane, and at the front of the plane there is a flare gun. The front of the plane is supposed to be on the coast, from what I've been told. But my friend Fuzzy actually found the front of the plane in a mountain. So it's completely random where the front of the plane lands as well. So that's our objective, though, is to find the front of the plane. And if we can find the front of the plane, I think we've accomplished something. So we're learning the map slowly but surely. Okay, so this is one of their trees. And this is down the coast, with the coast here left, running from that ship. We'll use that ship as a marker for everything, kind of. I heard the water dripping. I thought it was someone chasing me. Do hear something up there. Pretty damn scared. I did get a jump scare last game. Last part, actually. If nobody really saw the jump scare, it was just me swinging around like a dumbass and screaming. Let's keep running around. And if I really do want to sleep into daytime, it's very easy to make, it's very, very easy to make the, makeshift kind of like overnight shelter. It's very easy to make one. It's just like 26 leaves and a bunch of sticks or something. It's very simple. I did that to actually test to see if saves were working from the new patch. But they are not indeed, so. anybody has any ETA or anything or any connections at all to End Night Games or Punk Labs or anybody that works on this game and you have any ETA on that save fix, I mean, show me or tell me your credentials and tell me when the save or shit fixed is or the ETA or what they're working on, because it really is to the point game breaking. Oh yes, I got some blueberries. It is to a point game breaking not being able to save because I don't want to progress, I don't want to build, I don't want to do anything because it will just get deleted and it takes a really long time to build a cabin. Even though it is 42 now instead of 70 or 84 or 87 or whatever, it still does take a little while. This is the glitched lake, or at least it was glitched before. Probably is still glitched. I need to, like, kind of cover as much land as I possibly can. That way I can... because the front of the plane could have crashed anywhere. So I've had a village here before as well. And it's here this time as well. Maybe it's a general spawn location for villages, who knows? No sights on the front of the plane yet. It definitely didn't land in, like, a appropriate fashion with the back of the plane. Mainly because it's flying through the air at a different direction, different speed, different everything. But also because, directly in front of the back of the plane was actually, like, ocean, if you didn't see me walk out of it. Grab some sticks. What have we got over here? This looks like the front of a cave, maybe? Perhaps? There's kind of a cliffside, maybe? Cliffside leading into water. Yep, just kind of a cliffside. Not a terrible place to build. This is how you just get leaves, by the way. You just break shit. And you get leaves. Pretty simple. And this is the shelter I was talking about right here. 26 leaves, 14 sticks. It's very easy to sleep in that place. Very easy to build, very easy to sleep. You press Z, and then you sleep. And that's the thing that I tested it with. You actually can't go over to that island yet with the giant mountain. It's just not set up. My view distance. Color grading. Huh. I thought my view distance was down. That's what the fog is, but I guess it's just foggy. Oh god. See, this is the tribal post that they're kind of checkpoints. So that means the tribe could be near or far or coming here eventually. Not gonna wait around to find out, though. I do apologize in advance at the fact... Oh, that fucking stump scared me. I don't know why. I get scared very easily. I do apologize if any of this seems redundant or repetitive or any vocabulary word. Pull out your thesaurus and look up something for repetitive. I'm sorry if it is that, because there's not much I can do about it until saves are there. If I do get an overwhelming amount of people telling me to go ahead and sit down for a couple hours and you guys not caring that if I come back to it and I really have to, literally have to restart, would you care? If you know what I mean, if I were to sit down for 2, 3, 4 hours, build a log cabin, walls, that kind of stuff, effigy, sorry, and go ahead and I did that, would you be upset if I came back in like 10 parts later and have it be like gone and I have to restart building again? Or would you rather me just keep doing what I'm doing, adventuring, showing you guys the map, teaching you guys some tips and tricks along the way, or it's all up to you guys. But I'm really just looking for the front of the plane now. You notice I haven't really ran into any tribesmen as of late. It's weird. I wouldn't expect that to really happen. It is my plan to find the front of the plane, and I made that apparent to Fuzzy and Star, the people I were just talking to. Let's not sprint down hills. Front of the plane, where are you? Oh shit, I just got scared. Leave me alone, please. Oh, that's why they're coming after me. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. No, 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 no. I said I was sorry. What else do you need? I am running. I am getting away from them. I don't think they're chasing me anymore. What the fuck? How in the hell? We just always end up back at this boat somehow. Let's run the other way from the boat. I want to find the front of this freaking plane. It's got a flare gun and everything. The flare gun's OP. It doesn't run out of ammo. It insta-kills tribesmen. And then all is well when you get to that point. That's one of their sacred trees over there. Some red bushes. I haven't actually seen those before. This is the side of the map I really haven't explored very well, but I think it's very mountainous and hilly, so... Whoa. What is this? I don't want to stick around to find out what that is. Like a sacrifice area or something. Thought I could grab that flower thing. Let's keep running. Oh, here's the front of the plane. So I mean the back of the plane, sorry. We refound the back of the plane. Maybe let's just go straight ahead and try and find the front. Maybe that actually is the way it works. I highly doubt it, but maybe. No, this is the cliff, right? This is the cliff that I jumped off of. Yeah, there's the boat that I went to go check for that flare gun that I was told was at one of the boats. So let's run left. We haven't been to this side of the map. I'm adventuring, guys. I really want to... What is that? I thought that was like a piece of the plane or something. I want to learn the map so when the saves actually come around, I know what I'm doing, where I'm going, and... Holy shit. I found their village. Yeah, like, this isn't their outpost. This is their village. See? I'm sorry. Am I too close? Oh, I'm in their village. Guys, I'm in their village. I'm sorry. Did you hear the background noise that was happening when I went towards their village? This is like their city. This isn't a village. It still goes all the way back here. This is insane. There's another one down here as well. Oh my goodness. And one down here. Wow. But did you see that tree in the middle? That was weird. Is this the cave? Is this the cave? Like, the cave that you can go into? Maybe? No? Do you hear, like, the water dropping? The water dripping. I don't know, but we're gonna build a shelter and we're gonna sleep till daytime next episode. And I'm getting really scared already, and I'll see you guys later.